Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and I have another treat for you today. This is a replay of a platoon that I had with Sir Havoc and Mummy of Philo, and it took place on the 4th of February 2018, and I was invited by Sir Havoc to join his platoon on this Sunday, and on a couple of the replays I played Arty whilst Sir Havoc and Mummy played other tanks. And this is one of the battles. In fact, this was the second battle that we took part in, because the first one didn't work out so well. But the second battle was a lot more fun. Hopefully you'll see the battle from Sir Havoc's perspective from the stream. And then you'll see the battle from my perspective to see exactly what I was seeing as the Arty battle unfolded. So, without further ado, let's see what happened.
Yep, 2-6, yep.
Right, nice Arty play from you now, mate. I want to see some top class Arty play. Mummy,
you'll get it.
Stop stealing all my spots. Mummy, you go and say it different. Yeah, this is what I like, a support squad, right? Okay, I spot it, you guys shoot it. Simples.
Bring the big gun. But then again, what were they thinking when they made this tank? Let's have a tier 8 gun on a tier 6 tank.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That seems to be a good idea.
That's the kind of thing I like normally.
Let's have an average damage of 510, because that's such a good idea. When, let's see, oh, you have 580. I could actually roll high and one-shot you.
Right, here we go. Let's do this.
I'm going to go into the dip.
Are you able to shoot there and there?
Yes, from the dip, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go down to C1 so I can shoot if you go down there.
Cool. I'm gonna go over to that bit there. I'm not gonna go hill.
Remember, there's no boost over there anymore.
Oh, isn't there?
Nope.
So I can't get up over there, no?
No.
You have to go
up
that way.
Okay, yeah.
Or the whole way around.
Oh, mate.
They just put rocks there. You know,
Cromwell seems to be going for it.
The place.
I could die. I could die here.
You could. But the chance of them getting here fast enough.
Mate. Fucking rock on, mate. Lally. Oh, mate, he's not even looking in my direction.
If he comes around that corner, I'll knacker him.
He's coming. Ha ha ha! Nice!
Okay.
I got backup! I got a friend today!
Yeah, don't come that corner.
Oh my god!
Oh, I got a direct hit on the Cromwell. Oh, what was that? Was that only Arty hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, Cromwell took a 200 hit point hit, and I'm about to hit him again.
Pete?
Yeah.
Any chance of you lighting those up again?
Yeah, every chance.
In
actual fact, I think I'm just going to make it my mission.
So you can go on that dip over in the hill right there, I think. No, don't go up.
No, there's a proxy spot this Cromwell.
Oh, don't need to. He's gone. Okay, supporting the hill temporarily. There's an IS.
Yeah.
I need to get.
Nah, okay, I've got to go up top like you said, Mummy. You were right and I was wrong.
That never happens.
It always happens. Did you ace it, Ollie? Nice one.
Oh, lovely. Got a good shot into the IS.
Okay, I can't hit him. Oh, that...
SU.
Beautiful.
He's the SU?
SU 101.
Okay, he's gone.
Oh, there's still stuff down there. The
I can
T28.
shoot the
There you
guys
go,
the
they're
other
there,
side of
they're there.
the cliff at the moment. Just going for him. 110 over the other side of the cliff.
Oh, the ball sig.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Was that a mouse slam I just witnessed?
Okay, there was somebody on the west pass, wasn't there? Oh, I can see a tree went down. Somebody spot him, please. Oh, I've seen multiple trees going down in the western pass. They're coming up behind the rocks. I'll mark the place.
I'm going back while I'm reloading some higher penetration shots.
There's a Borsig there. Oh, yeah, look.
Oh, yeah, you see, he's got up into the park. He's on the plateau. Marked him. Almost reloaded.
Oh, there's the MT.
Oh. Right to his rear. 180. Okay, I can hit the T-34-85.
Yeah, hit him. Smack him in the face.
Oh, he's gone unsighted temporarily. I'm firing blind. No, no joy. Okay, there's an ARL over the far side.
Oh, there's a Borsig. You can't hit the Borsig, can you?
Yeah, I can.
And there's the T-34-85 there.
T-34-85 on the cliff.
Oh!
Mark the target where the Borsig is.
There he is, there he
There
is.
it is.
Nice.
Okay, I'll keep him suppressed.
Yo, Raw Toast, thank you very much for that follow, brother. Oh! Oh, that poor Cromwell. That poor Cromwell.
Oh crap, I'm spotted. That's not gonna be
There's the MT, right at the top there, by the old drop-off.
I can see him. He's got down. He's come down. I'm almost reloaded.
He's dead.
Okay. Okay, ARL far side over here.
I think you're free to
Last
go and... You're
over
free.
there.
Oh, no, the T-28 was up there, wasn't he?
Oh,
Oh,
there was
my
somebody- Who
God.
went down? Was that Arty?
That was Arty.
It was Arty, got him. Yeah.
down here.
Okay, I'm going counter battery.
Let's see. Our rim B should just pull forward. He's full health.
Yo, Nicky, thank you for the host, dude. Thank you very much, my old friend. Yo, flowery fella. Come and say hello if you've got a second. If you're there. Pop your head in and have a chat. Whoa, what's this dude doing? Why? Why would you do that? Why would...
Oh, got a direct hit on one of their Arty.
Oh, lovely.
What do you mean one of the aunties? They only have one.
Well, I got him anyway. I know where he is.
I just saw that on your stream.
You have to slow down.
And I got him again.
Oh my god, how comes he's not dead?
I got a blind shot.
Yo, triple killer!
They're sitting in that pocket there.
Thanks for the follow, dude. Get ready to shoot the T-28 HTC. The Borsig's probably going to spot him in a minute. Oh, there's the...
He moved.
The Arty moved, yeah.
Yeah.
He's also dead now.
Yeah, that's the only one. So we've got two tank destroyers now.
3 tanks destroyers, yeah. I can just hear those shots coming in from behind.
Sorry. They do sound good when they're coming in.
I've got the realistic sounds mod, and it sounds amazing. The artillery. If only that Hellcat.
Are you sure they're down there?
Yeah, absolutely certain. I hit one of them.
That Hellcat, mate. If he hadn't have died.
The AMX 5100 should be able to outspot all of that.
Yo, so Lizard, thanks for the host, brother. Much obliged, dude.
And
there you go, target spotted.
Okay. Direct it in his rear. He's moving. There's the other one. And I was firing in the right place. Oh, he's missing a huge amount of hit points. I must have hit him a few times.
He's running away from the item, and that means he's running right into the
AMX. Thank you very much for the follow, dude.
Only one left.
I can't wait to see how much blind damage you've done in this game at the end of this game, dude.
Yeah, I'm fascinated to see it.
Yeah.
I blind killed somebody, and I didn't even see them at the start of a battle. I just put the shell where I thought they might be at the end of the banana. And I
there he is.
Away. Oh, there he is. Okay, mark target. You are dead, mate. Yep.
You're right.
Nice one.
Lovely, mate.
I didn't get any kills. Now, please give me a Confederate. Please.
Did you get it?
Please. I'm just waiting to see. Pretty pleased with bells on.
Yeah, you did.
Ace tanker.
Did you get the ace?
Tanker and Confederate.
Wow,
yeah,
mate.
Ace tanker and Confederate.
Look at that base XP, dude. 1200, mate. What a game.
You're one damage lower than the Patriot.
Oh dear, but he got 4 kills. I didn't get any kills at all.
That's hilarious, mate. Yo, Trey, good to see you, mate. Tip Tom, good to see you, man. That's hilarious.
Always
dude.
Nice to see Arty at the top of the table. People can't work out how we do it.
We go 6 again, man.
Yeah, sure. Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is an unusual battle. This is part of a live stream that took place on Sunday the 4th of February with Sir Havoc of What University and Mummy, who's from Philo. And you can see that Mummy's in the SU-100Y, the box tank, and Sir Havoc's in the Type 64. And we're on the north spawn of Cliff. Right, and I'm in the M44. And I'm headed for the dip. And I'd already told them I'd be able to cover them from there. Meanwhile, they're off into the centre of the map. In fact, they were headed for the pass. And Sir Havoc had the lead. And immediately they got spotted. And Sir Havoc actually told me that he'd suddenly seen a spot, and there it was, the MT25 rather. I dialed in on him and rounds out, and a splash hit 104. It landed right over the top of him, but just on his hind quarter, so it did some damage. 104, and immediately Sir Havoc tells me that he's just seen somebody up on the rise, AMX-12T, and he pops around the corner and fires, and that draws the AMX-12T around, and I fire a round as the AMX comes round. My round does 105 damage, and Sir Havoc picks up the first kill. And we get a Cromwell, and he's approaching that rock. Now, I presume he's actually going to stay there on that corner. He's gone unsighted, but I fire a round in, and a direct hit. Hits the Cromwell square on. I don't know how much damage, but in fact, actually, there we can see now it was just under 200 hit points. I'm still dialed in on the Cromwell. Next round's out. Hits the rock face. Doesn't do any damage or stun the Cromwell. So I'm aiming now to put the other round, or the next round, just to one side of the Cromwell. And that should splash him for a few more hundred. And it does. It goes in exactly where I needed it to go. And yes, he does turn up, and he's missing 200 hit points again, and he's immediately taken out by the SU-122. Okay, now I see that there's an IS up in the centre. I tell them that's where I'm headed. Sir Havoc's popped down to the western pass. He's having a look round the corner. Fire a round out on the IS, and I splash him for 54 hit points. Sir Havoc's still in the western pass, but he's low on hit points now. He received a round from the enemy Arty. I'm dialed in on the IS, still marking my target. Rounds out. And another splash hit for 155 this time. 3 critical hits. I think I've tracked him. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I did track him. Going again on the IS. I'm getting support from our IS. Work out where he's headed. Rounds out. Direct hit this time. 109 hit points. And we get a big hit there on the IS, so I pick up some stun assist. Now, Sir Havoc's taking an advanced position up on the cliff, so he's spotting for the enemy. And I now see the 110, which is over the other side of the lighthouse, on the opposite cliff. Round out on the 110. And it splashes him for 32 hit points, stuns him, and he's taken out immediately. But Sir Havoc was taken out by the enemy. He was killed by the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger. But Sir Mummy's still in play, and he's still covering the western pass. Now I'm looking for targets. There's a tree goes down. I know somebody's there, so I fire a round in, but I see another tree go down. So I tell them that I'm seeing trees fall in the western pass, but there's nobody there to spot for me. So all I can do is mark the target for the moment. Fire another round in, just on the hope that somebody is there. Mummy pulls back. Our team seem to have the other side of the cliff occupied. Now we see T-3485 pops up. I'm almost loaded, but I see the MT-25 making a quick advance up the other side. Fire a round in, goes into his rear, 180 hit points. He's stunned, and he's pulling back. I line up again on T-3485. Can't see him now, and I can't see the MT-25 either, but I fire a round in. Nope, no joy. Just explodes on the ground. So, indicating I'm reloading and looking for the ARL. Now, there was an ARL over this side of the map seen earlier. Rounds out. It's a long way to fly. Nope, nothing off that either. Waiting for a spot. Now, I see the Rheinmetall Borsig. That's the one that got Sir Havoc. Okay, now he's down at the bottom of the cliff, but we see the T-85, and Mummy takes out the T-85. Or does he? No. Actually, it was the Rheinmetall Borsig on our side takes out the T-3485. Now, lined up on the Rheinmetall Borsig, Waffenträger, splash him for 110 and stun him. Meanwhile, the MT-25 has gone to the cliff face. Now, Cromwell has got that Rheinmetall and the AMX-50, but the Cromwell goes down, and the Rheinmetall is effectively taken out by the AMX-50-100. Meanwhile, the MT-25, he's made it down to the bottom of the cliff, and he's exchanging fire, but that time he's taken out by our Rheinmetall Borsig again. Now, looking for that ARL. No, he's there somewhere. Still no sign, and we just lost Mummy. He was taken out by the enemy SU-8. But we know that the enemy is over in that corner. Mummy indicates on that corner. So, attention to K1. I'm looking for a tracer from this corner of the map. I'm expecting the enemy Arty to fire, hoping that the ARL would spot one of our team, and that would transmit to the Arty, and he would then open fire, so we'd know where he is. But I'm not getting any joy. The team isn't advancing, so they can't be seen, and that means I have to take speculative shots. And it's about now, I think, that I decide that, no, I'm going to start picking bushes and fire at the most opportune moments. And I see a tree go down. So something pushed the tree down and a round goes out to that spot. And it's hit. It's a hit. There's no explosion. Definitely hit something. Okay, still no sign of Tracer. We lost another of our teammates. Round out again on the same spot. And it hits again. Now, I'm not sure that's the same target, because that was off to one side. So I think both of the enemy targets, the Su-8 and one of the other tank destroyers, was in there. I fire another round in. And this time there's an explosion. So I know now for certain what was there has pulled back, or pulled out of the way. So I start looking for bushes to fire at. And there's the Su-8. Okay, he's been spotted. And he's taken out by the Rheinmetall Borsig. Okay, starting to pick bushes. Rounds out. Nope, just an explosion. Move it just a little. They know I'm blind firing the enemy Arty, so they will start relocating. But if they do relocate, they may get spotted, and then I'll be able to kill them. Round out. Another explosion. The others are blind firing from the hill. I am focusing my fire on K1. Round out again. Another explosion. Okay, so we're not on any of those. I don't discount those bushes, which means he's probably behind that rock. So I mark the target behind the rock, line it up, and rounds out. Now, big explosion, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's not there. He probably was there. And we finally see the T-28 HTC, so I line up a shot on his rear quarter, mark his target, rounds out. Right into his rear, 180 hit points. He cures the stun straight away, and there's the ARL. And he was hit. Look, he's down to 52 hit points. So he was hit quite badly by those shots. It was probably him that I was hitting all along. And unfortunately, I fired a round out on the ARL just as he was killed. He was taken out by the T-26 E5 Patriot. And the Rheinmetall Borsig, no, it was actually the AMX 50-100 takes out the T-28. And that just leaves one remaining enemy. And we haven't spotted him yet, but I fire in another round speculatively into the bushes. And there he is! A WZ-131GFT. He was over the other side. He must have relocated, but he's taken out pretty promptly by the T-26 E5, and we win the battle. At this moment, I started pleading, pretty please to get a Confederate, because I knew I'd hit a lot of the enemy, and just wanted to see exactly what I did. And yes, I got an ace tanker in the M44. I also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 16 in that battle. And I did get a Confederate, because I did hit more of the enemy than anyone else. In fact, I didn't get any kills, but I certainly did a lot of damage during the battle. Now, let's have a look at the team scores. Oh, win 8 of 3-4-1-1. And team scores, I didn't come top on damage. The AMX 50-100 managed to do that. 2,463 hit points. I only got 2,201, and I was 1 hit point below the Patriot. But when it came to kills, I was well down the table, mid-table, with 0 kills, no kills at all. So that's a bit of a disappointment. But when it came to base XP, I was at 1228. And the reason for that is I'm hitting tier 8 tanks. So every time I hit a tier 8 tank, I was clocking up a lot more XP than any of the other teammates, simply because I was tier 6. And we can see that Mummy was down here, and Sir Havoc was mid-table. And Sir Havoc did get a kill. He got the AMX-12T. So, some of the detail report. I fired 26 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration, and 10 splash damage. Did damage of 2,201 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. I hit 9 of the enemy, but got no kills whatsoever. I did damage assistance of 489 hit points, and stun assistance of 1,395 hit points off 16 stuns. On a premium account, I earned 61,106 credits. And after ammunition resupply, I was left with 47,976 credits. And because I got a Confederate, I got 1 bond. I received 1,842 XP, and it was ×3 for the first victory of the day, so I actually ended up with 5,526 XP in total. And this was the first of, actually there was another Arty battle before this. It was at tier 5, but unfortunately that one didn't go so well because I picked the wrong Arty at tier 5. I actually picked the M41 and I should have picked the Grilla, but you'll see that other battle, the Grilla battle, later on. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your video that will be showing, your replay will be showing in our next video.